It takes many months, sometimes years, to fully understand the chemical profile of a single plant. Certain chemical compounds in the plant may be toxic, and if so, scientists need to determine how they can be removed. Most importantly, in order to ensure that the ingredient is really going to work, careful studies are conducted to identify the active ingredients. Once these are determined, more tests help verify what levels of active ingredients are most efficacious. But the work still isn't finished. There are literally hundreds of factors that can affect not only the quality, but also the quantity of active ingredients in a plant. Factors such as weather conditions during the growing season, area humidity, levels of rainfall, nutrients in the soil, crop rotations and other disease prevention efforts, methods of insect control, amounts of sunlight, temperatures, and the list goes on and on.
Every time we purchase an ingredient for Pharmanex products, one of our sourcing members goes to the actual manufacturer of the ingredient and takes samples. Those samples are brought back here to our Shanghai lab to be tested. We test for heavy metals, solvent residue, pesticides, assay. Every single item in the spec is tested. If those pass, we accept the shipment and they go directly to our promo warehouse. If not, we reject.
Whoa, rejected product. Now, that's not something I want in my body. There's nothing better than fresh bread. You can eat that later. Now, to help you understand the process that creates a product, let's use a loaf of cinnamon bread as an example. Now, what if a baker used a small proportion of flour and a huge amount of yeast instead of the other way around? Now, if the ratios of ingredients are not just right or blended in just the right order, bread would turn out totally different, despite the best intentions. For instance, you can't put in the raisins first and then add the yeast, or leave some of the ingredients unmixed. Sometimes contaminants can get into a recipe without you even realizing it. Now, if you don't have some way of examining your final product, you may not know what's really in there. When it comes to something you take to improve your health, you really want to be sure that it contains only the right ingredients blended in the right way. And the only way to ensure their safety is with careful testing, like this. Imagine taking a single drop of ink and putting it into an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Then, when it's all mixed in, we take a drop of water from that pool so we can test it. This is a GCMS, which stands for gas chromatography mass spectrometer. The compound you want to test is dissolved into a solution, then heated to become a gas. The gas flows through a little tiny tube which physically separates the compound of interest from other compounds. It's then detected by the mass spectrometer, and the amount can be determined with amazing accuracy. From that single drop of water from the Olympic-sized pool, containing over 700,000 gallons, the GCMS can detect that original drop of ink. That's a detection of nearly 1 part per 53 billion. It's the kind of sensitivity that's possible with these amazing instruments. And it's another example of how thorough Pharmanex is when it comes to verifying a product's safety and efficacy. Applying space-age physics, studying ancient records and modern research, analyzing molecules, traveling the world and watching weather conditions, blending raw ingredients, and diligent ongoing testing. What we've been talking about is the Pharmanex 6S quality process. It involves a complex set of highly integrated activities to ensure that Pharmanex products deliver on their promises every capsule, every bottle, every time. For simplicity, the activities are grouped into 6 categories: selection, sourcing, structure, standardization, safety, and substantiation. At Pharmanex, selection starts with exhaustive research and careful analysis, not just by 1 or 2 scientists, but by top PhDs who confer across the globe. Once the right ingredients have been selected from thousands of options, the experts in sourcing join the process, and the hunt for the best raw materials begins. Now, just because an ingredient has the same name as one in a study or scientific document isn't good enough. In order to know exactly which plant is good enough, the molecular structure is analyzed. Not only do we make sure we're using the right part of the plant, but the active molecules are identified and tested to study toxicity, potency, and effectiveness. We know that all sorts of things can affect those active ingredients. So, on-site testing is conducted on a regular basis to ensure we're getting the purity and quality of ingredients required. And Pharmanex isn't satisfied with just a sprinkling of the active ingredients.
Recording
Again,
in progress.
extensive testing and clinical studies help determine the right amount of actives needed in each dose. This information allows strict standards to be created. Not only are the actives standardized, but every single capsule needs to contain all the ingredients at the right levels. And every product needs to be thoroughly and carefully blended to ensure that the ingredients will maintain effectiveness and store properly. Concern for safety runs through every stage of product development. Let's say you take just 4 capsules twice a day for a year, 10 years, or for the rest of your life. Just a minute amount of contaminants or toxins would add up. Pharmanex uses the most advanced testing procedures available to ensure the absence of toxins in each and every capsule. Scientific testing at the highest level takes place throughout everything Pharmanex does. All this testing is what comprises substantiation. Preclinical and clinical studies back every product claim. A product must pass each level of scrutiny. If it doesn't, the product or the ingredient is rejected. The whole 6S process requires constant collaboration across scientific and manufacturing disciplines and a unified commitment to quality. Every day, we make choices. In fact, selection is such a
At Nu Skin, we are committed to developing innovative, high-quality nutrition products through our Pharmanex brand. Here, we are all about creating supplements that make you feel good and help you discover your best self, no matter your stage of life. We do this through our rigorous development approach, which we call our 6S quality process. Here is how it works. The first step is selection. We search all over the world for materials that meet our criteria for effectiveness, suitability for formulation, and safety. For age-locked youth, we selected ingredients based on their unique health benefits and their ability to positively impact gene expression. Because we don't want you to just feel better, we want you to feel and live younger.
With sourcing, we select a raw material, and then our scientists investigate potential sources that can guarantee availability, quality, and concentration of key ingredient components. For tea green, we researched a wide range of green tea sources to find the one that delivered the highest concentration of polyphenols and catechins. We focus on using the highest quality ingredients so we can develop the highest quality products for you.
Did you know we test our G3 drink for appearance, flavor, and pH of the juice and superfruits? Our third S is specification. For our products to meet our standards, we set specifications for acceptable active ingredients, purity, consistency, and more. Then we make sure that each product meets our criteria before we approve any batch for release. This is how we ensure that you always receive products you can depend on.
With standardization, our engineering scientists work hard to design and create devices that follow the most stringent manufacturing practices, like our S3 biophotonic scanner. Each scanner is calibrated using multiple media with varying carotenoid levels to ensure an accurate reading for you each and every time.
Now let's talk about safety. You wouldn't stand for unsafe contaminants in your food, so don't you want the same insurance for your supplements? We conduct rigorous tests to ensure all our supplements are free of contaminants and are safe for you and your family to take.
Our products are amazing. The substantiation we do for each product confirms that. Scientific literature, clinical studies, or both support each product claim for every product we develop. For example, we conducted many studies to ensure that ageLOC R² was effective and delivered the results we wanted. Through these studies, we found that ageLOC R² increased physical endurance, maintained muscle glycogen, and increased mitochondrial activity. Anytime you take a Pharmanex product, you can be sure you'll receive the intended results. After all, each product is scientifically proven to work.
And there you have it, our 6S quality process. It's the key to our consistent quality as we innovate and develop products that help you pursue your health and wellness goals. Products that help you discover a more productive way of life. Products that help you discover the best you.
Can we apply pharmaceutical-grade technology and safety onto dietary supplements? Years ago, Chief Scientific Officer and Executive Vice President Dr. Joseph Chang and a former partner of ours set out to make dietary supplements safe and functional by incorporating a combination of ingredients from nature as well as Oriental medical knowledge that has been accumulated for thousands of years into modern science. Pharmacologists, biochemists, botanists, biologists, toxicologists, clinicians, and clinical laboratory experts were gathered to research cutting-edge technologies that allowed such supplements to be effectively absorbed into the body. It could have been easier if they had lowered their standards. However, they couldn't compromise. They were fundamentalists who were devoted and endlessly challenged the high standards set by themselves. They created Pharmanex with pride. All the products of Pharmanex must conform to strict standards throughout the process, from selection to substantiation. The 6S quality process, a rigorous standard. Key to the consistent quality in our nutritional products. Pharmanex, uncompromising pursuit of higher standards from science research to product development.
Good evening, everybody in this room. Good evening. Welcome you to OTG Center tonight. Okay, my name is Rapasit. Today I will be your MC for meeting tonight. Okay, if you are in this room, I would like to say hello to you. So you please type your name and where are you right now. I will see in the chat and say hello to you. Hello, Kamajit. Yeah, where are you? Please type where are you now. Hello, Bravinder, sir. Hello, Central from USA. Hello, Kun Cat from Germany. Oh, what time at Germany, Kun Cat? What time? Hello, Bravinder for India. Hello, Kunlan from Bangkok, Thailand. Yeah, hello. Kamajis, from Punjab, right? Okay, nice to meet you all today. Hello, Chris from UK, right? From UK, welcome all of the leader all around the world. Hello, Gurpreet, from Punjab, India. Yeah, very powerful leader. At Germany, 4 p.m., right? 4:31 p.m. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Okay. We will start now. Okay. Tonight we will learn about 6S process in Pharmanex technology. But before that, in the first session, we will upgrade our mindset from our new pin leader from last month. Okay, in last month, our OTG India, we have very powerful leader who can hit the new ranks of his business in Nu Skin. The first one, I would like you to listen to the powerful leader from Punjab. Last month, he is a new emerald. He is a new emerald in Punjab. So please type 88888 in chat and over to you, new emerald, Mr. Gurpreet Singh. Hello, Gurpreet. How are you? Hello, Gurpreet. Are you there? Okay, maybe he 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 have some I think he have some duty, but he is in the Zoom. Okay, I will go to the next one. Okay, the next leader is his upline, and he hit the new emerald in last month. Okay, so please type 888 in chat and welcome new emerald from Punjab. Hello, Mr. Bawinder. Yeah, can you? Oh, sorry. Okay. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello, sir. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Bawinder.
Yeah.
Gurpreet, he can open microphone now, so I will let him.
Hello,
okay?
sir.
Hello, Gurpreet.
Hi, sir. Hi. How are you?
Hi. Okay, please, you can share right now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. My name is Gurpreet Shapa from Amritsar, Punjab. I am very happy to be here today. Today, I am very proud to stay here as new Team Emerald. From me, Emerald is not just a title. It means hard work and strong belief and great teamwork. My journey has been not easy. I face many challenges, but never give up. I stand by because motivating my team, helping team and grow and working every day. When you title left your team titles you. I want to say thanks you, my great mentor and management team, Ritu Suri ma'am, and great upline, Mr. Zesh Thakur, and my great upline, Mr. Bilvinder sir, and special thanks from USA, my Central sir from USA. My has contact my sport. I am also developed and grateful to my amazing team, especially my great leader Mandeep Manushina ji and every team member who supported me. I am truly thankful for my team because I am here today only because of all of you. To everyone here to believe in yourself and challenge cannot stop you. With a right maintains and thanks sports and can achieve my rank your dream. Thanks you all of thank you so much Arpati sir and all of you. Thank you so much.
Oh, very powerful sharing. So please type 111 in chat for the new emerald, Mr. Gurpreet from Punjab.
Thank you,
yeah,
sir. Thank
please
you.
type 11111 for wonderful sharing tonight. Okay. The next leader is his upline, and he is very strong leader. I meet him in Thailand last 2 months, and he is bring the team to Thailand, and right now he is the new emerald from Punjab. So please type 11111 for new emerald, Mr. Bawinder. Hello, Mr. Bawinder.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah. Sir, I'm very proudful moment for me, and I remember 4 months ago, it's looked like a dream actually. because that time I thought just try, because as you know, for the before New Skin, I did lot of company, but could not success in any company. And this is the first time just I joined, and within 4 months I am getting the success like this. So this is not a one-man journey. So this is all because of my team, because by luckily I get a very good and strong team, and they all are very motivated, and they all are doing a very good job for me. So that's why, and even I remembered first day when we went to Ludhiana and so first time the meeting, and that time I just saw a seminar and get together there. So that time I was feeling, let's try and maybe something we can do, but we get success like this kind of in very fast way. I never thought that time. So just because of the quality of the product and the business plan, especially, I'm feeling it's very easy, because the very first month I was getting very good check. So that was a major part. And with that, because of my team always support me. So that's why I success to get this kind of rank. And I hope very soon we will be grow more, and very soon many emerald, many blue diamond, many diamond you will see in my team. So I hope and I believe and I commit you, in India you will see all our Punjabs will rock everywhere. I hope and I promise you.
Oh, wonderful sharing. So please type 111 in chat for our new emerald, Mr. Bawinder from Punjab. Yeah,
Thank
okay.
You. Thank you so much. Thanks
Yeah.
to give me a chance to share our story. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Please type 111 in chat for very powerful leader tonight sharing. Okay. And okay, we will go to the main topic tonight. Okay. As you know, Nu Skin is a very big company. Okay. And we start from skincare. And we have the great supplement foods in the world. Okay. And we have 6S standard. That is the standard for our product. And tonight, our guest speaker, she will be let you all of you understand how Nu Skin product, how Pharmanex product produce. Okay. Let me introduce our keynote speaker tonight. She graduated from Bachelor degree of Political Science with Dean List and Illuminated Award. And she worked in many countries all around the world. She is fitness influencer. She is consultant and lecturer to the government agency state enterprise, and she is farmer advisor to the police administration audit committee. Okay, and right now she earned the commission from Nu Skin more than 20 million baht, or more than 60 million rupee already. Okay, and tonight she will share about why Pharmanex 6S process, why this very important from Nu Skin. And I think tonight all of you are ready to study from her story. Okay, so please type 111 in chat for our Blue Diamond from Thailand, Miss Golanya Sirimuang. Over to you, Kulan.
Thank you so much for such a great MC tonight. Namaste, everyone, and say hello to everyone from all over the world. Before I start, this sharing tonight, please type 888 in the chat box as a big round of applause to Mr. Rapasit for being such a great leader. And he's just like, you're so lucky to have him as a coach, I can say. So, okay, let's get started with the 6S process. So, I'm sure you will be so excited, just like I do. The more I do the research on this, the more I'm so into it. Okay, let's get started. Before starting, let me say thank you to my coach, all of my coaches up here on the screen. So please type 888 in the chat box just to send the appreciation to all of my coach. Thank you so much. Okay. So what are the processes that we are going to talk about? We are going to talk about 6S process, which we call this quality process. So 6S quality process, make it real quick. If you have any question, I'm reading the chat all the time. Feel free to engage with me in the chat box, okay? I'm reading all of these messages, okay? Okay, great. Thank you. So what are the processes we talk about? We call 6S because we have 6 processes. And actually this one has been acquired from Pharmanex. So Pharmanex, they have been, even though the company is a supplement company, but they have used these processes, same as pharmaceutical. So you're so lucky, and I will go deep into details with all of the processes we are here. So 6S is a proprietary 6S quality process every step of the way for the highest quality results. When I say highest quality results, when you dig down into each one of them, you will understand why we dare to say the word the highest. As I said, the more you do the research on this, the more you'll be so excited, and not only to use the product, but to be very confident to go out and tell people, help people to live better, be healthier. Okay, so what are all the 6S? 6S, we have all here. So first thing is selection. Second is sourcing. The third S is specification. Fourth S is standardization. The fifth S is safety. And the last one, the 6S, is substantiation. So let's get started. Okay, Brady, great, thank you. Okay, so the first one, we talk about selection. So this is the first one. So all the materials must pass criteria for effectiveness, suitability for formulation, and consumer safety. So I just want to tell you, when the scientists of Nu Skin doing one product, they will have the goal. Okay, the goal is to get one product that can increase our antioxidants, that can increase our carotenoid in our blood. That's the target. So they will start with the target, and then they will try to search for all the active ingredients, botanical, all the plants from all over the world. Which one will be the great one that can give us the best result of each thing? So they will search for all the historical data. For example, we know that some of these herbs will give us the phytonutrients and antioxidants, for example. So they will search for all the historical data. But in the same time, they will also do the research for the new insights. So you can see that a lot of time, for example, in Thailand, we have anthocyanin. So they also search for the best part of the anthocyanin, even though it's never been explored in detail before. Scientists of Nu Skin will do that thing as well. So not only with the historical data, but also they search for the new insights all the time. And that's the reason why, and we have heard that Nu Skin have more than 75 scientists in-house with them. So that's why we need a lot of scientists with us, because they do a lot of job. Just thinking about the first one, selection. When we talk about, for example, when we talk about like antioxidants, before we have done the life hack element, can you imagine like they have to do a lot of the research to get us the best part of this and that. For life hack element, it's only in India, right? Because they they have the target. The target for them is that to make Indian people be healthier. So first of all, they will have to do the research first. What are Indian people lack of? Because your food, your diet, and my diet are quite different. Because I've been to India many times, and I love Indian food, I can say. But anyway, so many times it's not that healthy. For me, okay, my own experience is quite difficult for me. It's quite challenging, I can say. It's quite challenging for me to find vegetable there in India. So that's why, but in Thailand, we have a lot of vegetable, we have a lot of fruits, but we lack of like berry. We don't have a lot of berry in Thailand, for example. Similar to India, you will have some of the things that you have a lot, but some of the things that you barely intake in your daily diet. So first thing, they would do the research on that first. What do you need the most? Because when we talk about multivitamin, mineral, phytonutrient, antioxidants, when we say supplement, we have to we have to fill the gap. So first thing, they would do the research, what you need the most, and then, ta-da, it will come with life hack element. And that's why life hack element only available in India. Because it is for you. And this is one of the things for selection. So this is for selection. That is the first thing. And they will find the material, not any place in India, but they will find the materials that pass the criteria for the most effectiveness, suitability for formulation. So not only but like high effective, but the ingredient that they will use must be able to do the formulate in the sense of do the capsule and things like that. And for sure, it must pass the safety standard. So they will use the best ingredient for that. So this is the first selection. So if you understand this, please type 16 in the chat box. Okay, great. You're with me. Okay. Oh, sorry, I said 16. I'm sorry. Quite sleepy now, quite late at night in Thailand. I'm trying to say 1S though. But anyway, thank you. Means that you very pay attention to that. Thank you. Okay, so the next one, the next S is saucing. Next S is saucing. So saucing. Saucing, what is saucing? So scientists will investigate potential sauces that can guarantee the availability, quality, and concentration of key ingredient components. So it means that, for example, you want to find one plant in India. Probably you can find this one in Punjab. In the same, you can find that in Mumbai as well, for example. So maybe you can find in so many places. But with New Skin, we will not use this like anywhere in India. They will get it from the best place in terms of giving the most effective ingredient, active ingredient that we want only. If we compare, for example, other product, like very conservative one, for example, like tea green, it has been sold many years back. You know that green tea give a lot of antioxidants, right? For example, like polyphenol, catechin. But in Thailand, we also have green tea as well. But why New Skin don't use green tea from Thailand? Because they know that if you want to get the best part of that, it must be from one district in China only. Because they already searched for this and they investigated and then, okay, green tea from Thailand and green tea from that district from China, we will get the different a different concentration of key ingredient, which are polyphenol and catechin. So that's why they would use it from China instead of Thailand, for example. And in the same way, when they do the sourcing in India for lipid element, for example, they would do the same way. So they will not use from anywhere. They will use it from the place that give us the best availability, quality, and concentration of the key ingredient components only. And this is the sourcing. And not only the place, but including the what do you say, like the cutting of the thing as well. For example, when we talk about green tea again, the green tea, when we want to have polyphenol and catechin, the thing is that if you have some information about green tea, you will know that the best part to get those key ingredient components like polyphenol and catechin, it will be at the tip of the green tea leaf, right? So you will not get that a lot from the root of the green tea. So those kind of things. But normally when we talk about supplement company, how do you know that they will get from the best one? For example, I said, okay, I will open a company to sell green tea extract as well. I may use like almost rotten green tea, and you don't know that, right? Maybe I use almost rotten green tea and put everything in there just to save my cost. For example, not only the tip of the leaf, I put everything in there, including the roots. So how do you know? But Nu Skin will never do that because of the second S, which is sourcing. So you can rest assured that we will only get the best product, the best ingredient components, because we do the sourcing because of this thing. So if you understand this, please type sourcing in the chat box. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Then specification. So specification, we will set specification. So when we talk about specification, to make it easy for all of you to understand. So what is spec? So specify, specific, spec. Even in Thai word, we have slang called spec. When we talk about, do you have spec? It's just like, do you have a spec from a guy that I want to go get along with, for example? That called spec, right? So specification is the thing, the criteria that we want in something. And Nu Skin have this in the third S, specification. So Nu Skin will have the specification in all the processes throughout the manufacturing process. First thing, we will have the specifications for active compounds, ingredients, and criteria for finished products. So since the start, before we do start all the manufacturing, we must make sure, when I said actually related to the second S as well, right? So I have to make sure that the active compounds of the green tea that we just talked about, we must have enough polyphenol and catechin in that part, for example, in that cutting, for example. So that's the first thing, like active compounds, you might get there, active ingredients, you might get there. And not only that thing, but also the finished product. So what they will check like active ingredients, they will check the purity, they will check consistency and more. Why this is very important? For example, if you're in Bangkok, we also have G3 drink. And G3 drink, they are consist of fruit juices. So it's a fruit juice. Normally, okay, just talking to me, okay? Just thinking about this. When I'm sure all of you have experience eating oranges, right? So anybody here has the experience eating orange? Type 1 in the chat box. If you have never tried eating orange before, type 2. But I think all of you have tried that, right? Oranges. Okay, great. Yeah. Anyway, when you try to eat orange, when you ate orange in the past, some of the orange were sweeter than some other oranges, right? It happened. This is normal. The variation of the plants, the variation of the botanic, the thing that we found out like this is still not only the taste that different, but also so many times the ingredients inside also add a little bit different as well, right? But how New Skin, if we are in other company, maybe they don't care. Okay, I told you I will sell orange juice. I just squeeze orange and then sell it to you, and that's it. Doesn't matter how the taste will be like. No matter the taste, no matter the vitamin C you will get, I don't care. I sell orange juice, for example. So they just do that. But New Skin is different. So for the specification, when we said that when you take life hack element and your score, prism score will go up, they will make sure that you will get there no matter what. So although the botanical that comes will give you like this time in this batch, you give less vitamin C in this batch, for example, they will not give it to you if it's not meet the standard. So they will check the active ingredients, purity, consistency, and more in each and every batch before coming out to us. Which means that you can make sure that when they say they have this one in this amount, you will get the same amount. And this is specification. I have an orange on my desk right now. Okay, is it sweet? Try that. Okay, but anyway, further from this one, for me, specification is actually also the S that differentiate us with other company. I mean, the local company. Okay, let me compare it to Thailand. Okay, Thailand, actually, we have a lot of herb as well. And I'm sure in India, you have a lot of herb as well. In Thailand, so that's why so many times we can see a lot of supplement companies selling a lot of capsule, like herb capsules. But what they did, what they do is just so simply, they just make the herb easier to take. So what do I mean by this is that sometimes when some of the leaves, they are so bitter, if I have to eat this on my own, it just tastes so bad. I will be so suffering. It's super difficult for me to swallow, for example. So what will they do? What they do is that, okay, they will make it dry and then they will powder it and then they put it in a capsule and then they sell to me and then I take it instead of tasting the taste of the bitter taste. So I just swallow it in the capsules, so it's much easier. So this is a local company do it. It's very easy to do. You don't need any complex science to do that, right? But for New Skin, it's different. For specification, it means that they will structural the things. They will cut out the thing that we don't want, and we will get only the thing that we want only. For example, that's why when we talk about that earlier, that sometimes some oranges will be sweeter than some other, right? Similar thing, because sometimes you will in some season you can get vitamin C from this one higher in winter season, for example. So with that thing, for New Skin, what we do, because we can do the specification, we can do the structural. We do structure just only the thing that we want. For example, in this case is vitamin C. We get only the vitamin C and we get rid of sugar because we don't want sugar from orange, right? Give us too much. Then we get rid of the things that we don't want. For example, like sugar, pesticide, and other ingredient that we don't want, the contaminants, those kind of things out. So with this thing, we need higher and more complex science to do so. And that is why we need more than 75 scientists to do that. So this is the specification. And actually, if you will listen to this for all of our 6S, you will know that there will be no company in this world can reach the level of this thing. So if you understand specification, please type specification in the chat box. Great, okay. And then, so these are the 4th A's. Good job, Scott. Yeah. So the 4th S is standardization. So actually, all 6S quality processes, they are related actually. So for standardization, so we select only those materials that provide the specified amount of these active constituents. All products are tested to meet their finished goods specification before they leave the factory. As what I said earlier. So it means that doesn't matter the botanical that we got give us in this season gave us less active ingredients, they will put more. For example, they will get some more just to make sure that they will get all the standard before they leave the factory. So actually this kind of the thing, you might feel like this is very common sense, right? When, for example, when I buy one supplement, if I buy multivitamin, they said that they have a vitamin B complex. I would expect that I get vitamin B complex. And the same way when I said, they said that I get vitamin C if I get orange juice, just orange juice. Some other company, maybe they don't care if that orange juice will give you enough vitamin C or not. But Nu Skin is different. Anything that put at the label, you see at the label, it will be just like that, 100%. When we talk about standardization, for example, coming back to life hack element is in the capsule, right? And life hack element, can you tell me, like, there is only one ingredient right there, or there are a lot of many ingredients right there? If you think it's only one ingredient in life hack element, type 1. But if you know that there are a lot of ingredients in life hack element, type 2. Yeah, a lot, right? But anyway, when you take it in the capsule, so it's all combined, right? And you want to make sure that it all combined in every capsule of that thing, you will get what you want from it, right? What you expect from it. Because when you talk like life hack element, you get all the vitamins, multivitamin, multi-mineral, and you want all of them in the capsule. So not just like, this capsule, you get a lot of this ingredient, but okay, you forgot lack of that thing because it's random. But for Nu Skin, standardized, we need to make sure all the capsule will give you all the thing that you expect and all the thing that Nu Skin promised to give. So this is the thing. Yeah, I love the ingredients there. Well, you're so lucky. The price there is very competitive. Okay, so this is a standardization. So if you understand this part, please type standardization in the chat box. Okay, and the safety, the 5th one, for me, this is the most important one. So safety is to test for the presence of microbes, bacteria and things like that, heavy metals and other contaminants, and determining irritation and allergic reaction by using external testing groups. What does it mean by this? So before coming out, so just like, okay, when we eat food, we don't want any contaminants or any dirt or anything in our food, right? But thinking about supplement, we have to take it in as well. So you also expect it to be safe as well, right? For me, if I have to give myself, my family, the people I love, my mom, my grandma, I want to make sure that this will not only help them, but want to make sure that this will not destroying them in the same time, right? This will not be harmful for them. So this is a safety, because we have to take it every day. So for example, if we have heavy metal, just not a lot, but if we have that thing, little by little, day by day, one day it will cause you a big problem. So we need to make sure, and before Nu Skin launch anything out to us, in each and every batch, they will check, they will test all the microbes, heavy metals, contaminants, and also allergen. They will check everything. And not only that thing, when I said by using external testing groups, this is very important as well. So also on my days like that, great. Okay, so when we talk about external testing group, for example, if today we are planning to go out for a gala dinner, very nice one, very nice dinner, we dress it up. We're not so sure if we dress it right. If we think by ourselves, sometimes we might have a bias, right? I think I look good now, or maybe I look bad. I don't know, in positive way or negative way. But the simply is not neutral. Why sometimes we have to ask our friends' opinion? Because to avoid the bias that we might have for ourselves, right? Same thing. If we do the test by ourselves, sometimes it might happen sometimes that we can have bias. So when we use external testing groups, it's just simply because we want it to be neutral. We want a neutral judge. We want a judge that has no bias. And Nu Skin did that, and you know that? Just to hire someone else to test us. We pay money for that. And Nu Skin, there's no compromise for this. So they want to make sure that all the things that are coming out to us must be so safe. So that's why they decided to pay money for this. And this is safety. So if you understand this, please type safety in the chat box. And here we come with the last S here. So last S is substantiation. Substantiation for me, every time talking about this, I have a goosebump. Why so? So each product claim is supported or backed by scientific literature or research studies or clinical studies. Why I said a goosebump? Because normally, just in regulation of supplements, it will be different from pharmaceutical. It will be different from medicine. So medicine, if not an urgent one like COVID, normally they have to have a clinical studies with people first before coming out. But for supplement, actually you don't need to, because supplement, actually the regulation is that's not that strict. It's not that rigorous. So normally for substantiation, for other supplement company, they will, when they talk about studies or scientific documents, they will borrow the science from a general studies, general literature. But for Nu Skin, they are another level, because instead of borrow the science from the general one, Nu Skin, every time when they claim on something, they will have their own scientific literature or clinical studies based on their product formula. So when they say that, okay, Life Hack will give us a higher prism score or antioxidant score, carotenoid score, they based on the clinical study with the people using Life Hack and really give us the result that the score will go up. And this is a substantiation, and no one do it because it's not needed, it's not necessary, it's not in the regulation. But Nu Skin do that because we just don't only want you to get the best product to be effective, but we want to make sure that it's really give the results just like we claim on. So this is the one that I think only this one already kill all the competitors in the whole industry, I can say. So if you understand this part, please type substantiation in the chat box. And let me explain a little bit more on this. So when we talk about clinical studies, what like if all of you, some of you in the scientific industry or something like that, or medical industry, maybe you heard of this before, clinical studies. But if not, let me explain you a little bit more. So normally when we do the test, let me explain this. So normally when do the lab test before making the product out, there are three different level of the lab tests and things like that. So the first one we call in silico. So in silico, it's just like a virtual setting. So many times it's just like make it in the computer or check with AI or something like that, just to think like, oh, okay, like similar like simulation, something like that. Oh, I think doing this will cost this, and so many company doing this thing, they already sell the product out to us. But in the next level, we call in vitro. So in vitro, this is Latin word. It means in glass. So in glass, what is in glass? Glass, in the glass. So it means that the study takes place in the test tube. So that takes in the tube. For example, when I said, okay, COVID will die if with my collagen, just drinking collagen now. Okay. They will die from my collagen because I put COVID microbe in bacteria. I put a COVID virus in the tube, and then I put my collagen in it, for example. Just like, okay, just give you a clue. So I put my collagen in it, and COVID die, virus die. So I said, oh, okay. So collagen will help killing COVID, for example. But actually, does it work like that? No, right? Why so? Because so many times when we talk about this, our body actually is a lot more complex than that. So the last and the highest level of doing the lab we call in vivo. In vivo in Latin words, it means in life. So meaning that the study take place in a living organism. For example, like a mouse, dog, or human. So living organism. So human or animals in that sense. So when I said, so many times, even though you test with in the tube and it look good, but when I, for example, just coming back to the example that I just gave to you, if I said I put collagen juice, water in the COVID virus and it die in the tube, but when I drink it throughout my mouth, maybe all the things that I want, the active ingredient that can kill COVID, maybe it has already been absorbed all the way before going to the lung, So that's why it means that so many times it can have, maybe it work with in vitro, but it might not work with in vivo. And in vivo that I'm talking about, this is clinical studies. And no supplement doing this except us. So that's why, listen to me now. You feel the goosebump now? No one doing this. Only us do it. And and why we do it? Okay, this is the comparison. This is comparison. So in silico is super low cost for sure. In vitro low cost. But in vivo, normally the good part of the advantage of doing in vivo, we can address the complexity of organ system. So in vivo, we can better evaluate the safety, toxicity, efficacy of the drug candidate in the complex model. But anyway, this one using drugs because normally in vivo, they use this kind of the tests have been done with normally pharmaceutical or medicine or drugs. So that's why no supplement doing it normally. So, but anyway, in vivo, we get a higher translatability to humans because we test with human when they say the translatability, because sometimes they try with mouse or dog. But for us, all the clinical studies with us, they tested with human. I have no word to say, like wow, like wow. Only word I can say is like awesome. Like wow, this is what they do. So this is, I said earlier, the picture of that thing. So Nu Skin has a lot of researchers. So this is only some of them. And if some of you have ever trained with me earlier with T-Army products, only one product you have like bunch of it. And this is only antioxidant research. You have a lot of researchers, not only one. And all of this thing has been do the research and studies with our own formula, with our own product. So yes, amazing, right? Great information. Thank you. Amazing. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Whoa. Yeah, same word. So every time I'm reading all of these things, like whoa. And that's the same reason why a lot of Nu Skin research. So when we talk about research, some of the company I can see right now, because in this world, for the time being, consumer is a lot smarter, right? So when we're smarter, we do a lot of Google research, we search for this, we search for that. So that's why a lot of manufacturer, a lot of company also said, okay, I also have research. But maybe sometimes they do, like, for example, if I open a company and say, oh, okay, the customer want research, I will do research, but study with 5 people. Will you still believe it if it work? 5 people. No, right? So that's why when we say that the research can be trustable or not, you have to believe in the publicity of it. And Nu Skin, the research that we have done has been listed in PubMed. PubMed is actually, I think, one of the top in the world right now. That can be trustworthy. If you can be published in here, it means that your research meets all the criteria. That, okay, this is, you can believe in this. And Nu Skin is in here. So, wow. And the last one, before I get back to Kun Rapasit. So Nu Skin is stock listed. Why I have to say about this? How this related to success quality? Because normally Nu Skin stock listed in where? They're stock listed in NYSE, which is New York Stock Exchange in America, right? And America, you know that? America is the place of they sue again, and it's sue about everything. Not in Thailand, but in America. And this is one of the news that I just searched for that. This is Taco Bell. Maybe you heard about Taco Bell. It's one of the chain about like fast food. So Taco Bell is accused of false advertising and allegedly skimping on filings. Okay, let's make it easy like this. Taco Bell has an advertisement with the picture of the burger. And then when the customer went to the shop and then ordered the same thing, and the picture in the ads and the one that they got, the size of the burger look different. So beef over beef. So the beef in the burger that the customer got and the burger in the ads look different. So Taco Bell got excused and have to pay $5 million just because the burger that customer got and the burger in the ads are different. So it means that if you say something that you will give the customer like this, you have to give them like that, or else you will get sued like this. So it's very easy to get sued, right? And the thing, FDA in America are so thorough. Yeah, true. Yeah, $5 million. That's a lot of money. And coming back to here, this is the information that I told you about now. I'll explain to you. They are coming from here. You see the website, nuskin.com. This is the official website of Nu Skin. And this has been publicly put in there. And can you imagine if we talk about success quality process, But if Nu Skin really cannot deliver as what they announced here, what will happen? They will get sued. 5 million will be too less. I'm sure. And in this industry, supplement industry, wellness industry, healthcare industry, it's a huge market. We have so many competitors. If Nu Skin say that we can do 6S quality process, and if we cannot do, I'm sure our competitor will not let us go easily, you know. We will have something. But anyway, until now, 42 years old company of Nu Skin, they never get to up this announcement ever, even once. So that's why one of the proof that Nu Skin really deliver what they promised to us. So what you show should you give? Yeah. So I will stop with this page before returning back to Mr. Rapasit. Before returning to him, I just want to let all of you know, and I want all of you to be so grateful, like how lucky you are having the great product with you to consume, for your loved one to take, and to help people being healthier. And you can do business with this. The more you give is the more you get. And I wish all of you the best of luck and be on top together. Right now you have all the new emeralds. Congratulations again. And we are ready to welcome you up here as a Blue Diamond and team lead. Okay, so back to you, Mr. Rapasit. Thank you so much for having me tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, super wonderful sharing tonight. So please type 111 in chat for Miss Golanya Sirimuang. Tonight, I think all of you are level up from the detail tonight, right? Yeah, if you are level up tonight, please type level up in chat right now. Okay, and the meeting like this will be on every Wednesday. Okay, we will meet all of you guys from all around the world. OTG System 7 India, 8 p.m. every Wednesday. Okay, so I think tonight all of you understand more about 6S process, and I hope you to build this month very strong organization and build loyalty customer in Pharmanex Nu Skin. So tonight we would like to thank you, our keynote speaker. So please 111 in chat again for Miss Golanya Sirimuang, our Blue Diamond from Thailand. Okay. Yeah. And okay. Yeah. Okay. And tonight I think you understand about the product. See all of you in next Wednesday. Okay. And namaste for tonight. Good night. Yeah.